Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a mission tonight. The one and only Mr. Puddin up here in the booth. These guys are doing an all-star week. We just got done with another one. They are doing trucks 100% at Auto Club. One of my favorite tracks in one of my favorite series. Can't say that it's not. Absolutely love it. Going to see what we can do up here as of right now. Sitting by my lonesome. Give me one split second before the race starts so I can send these guys a little message real quick. I got to do a blue screen, but we are going to get right into this action tonight. They have been patiently waiting now. Alright, we are back again. Sorry about that. Had to send an invitation out just for a little confirmation. On a mission, Auto Club doing a truck 100% on 3x tire wear for their All-Star Week. The On a Mission guys, as you well know, are some of the elite of the NASCAR Heat 4 series going on out there. So we're about to see these guys throw down one-on-one. I'm excited to be here and help you guys out tonight. Thank you for everybody else out there in YouTube land who's joining in. And I just got the confirmation we are going to go green. I will be able to bounce back and forth over here in YouTube land from the On Mission back and forth to Mr. Kepper. He's going to be out there, so I'll be able to hopefully give you some lap counts, updates, and leaderboards as we can see it from his perspective. I'm really excited. One of my favorite tracks, I mentioned about it, plus trucks. I love driving trucks. They're giant bricks that draft okay, but they're so fun to drive. You got to use a little bit of technicality and a little bit of talent to make these things pass people. But here, it's going to be a 100% race, so everybody's going to want to get into a single file line, work together, and push their way to the front and make that last 15 lap push. But up till then, how does everybody go ahead and do it? We're going to see, here we go, we are going the green flag, and I'm on board right there. Oh, and it looks like there's already some cars getting into each other. And I think that was an AI. I'm on board with Kepper in that 18 truck. And by the way, Mr. Kepper, just to let you know, orange and black in a Chevrolet, those are my colors. We see that one car back there that looks like the old throwback mellow yellow car. We know that's the one and only native bred by Ohio Buddy. On board with Ron right there. In that 21 truck, these guys are all running customs tonight too, so please bear with me as I familiar with some of these guys' names and numbers when they are running their other cars. But oh, wait a minute, who's this guy? Who's this guy right here in this pink 24 or purple 20 or purple 25 actually? Coke FN, never heard of her. That's going to give me a $25 fine later on down the road, but great to see that. And as we're going down the straightaway, they're still 2 and 3 wide. Phoenix going to pull these guys down, but he will be sitting duck as the draft is very heavily, very heavily, so I like to keep saying, in effect here. Going to jump back on board in that 91 truck. Going to get a little bit of a rear view. Mr. Deadpool from the back, sitting right there in second as they go through turns 3 and 4 here at Auto Club. Plus 2 mile plus track, over 180 miles an hour in these trucks going into the turns right here. How's everything going to pan out? We don't know, because we got over 160 laps to make it happen tonight. This is these guys' all-star race. And Mr. IMG, we see him right there. and that pink and white 8 truck. I love that paint scheme. And there's another pink and white 2 truck, everybody knows who, if you don't know, I like the color pink. That's why they call me Pinky Puddin'. Every now and then, blue truck pulling off the pace just a little bit. He's going to have to pull back up in that draft. AJ Storm sitting right there too. Again, please bear with me as I'm trying to remember, and I'll get everybody's custom paint schemes and numbers down. And Phoenix is already getting pulled to the side. He's down to the inside right there. Not Town, Side Town out there. These guys are the elite of the elite. Nannerbred, he's falling back just a little bit. 3-4 wide right in front of them. You can do that here at Auto Club. Not preferred line on the high side. You will lose a little bit of ground, but you will get some momentum. But you want to point that thing down on that white line, hit that white sign marker, and aim straight. Here comes that 8 truck coming to the inside of Nannerbred, as we're talking about. The 2 pink trucks trying to work together. Kepper here in this 18 truck, Kepper 18, excuse me, in this black and orange truck. Again, love that paint scheme. How did he know that? I'm going to call that the puddin' paint scheme. He did that just for me tonight. These guys all are battling for bragging rights in the All-Star Week on a mission. Hopefully, these guys will definitely put on a good show. And when I say hopefully, what are you talking about? It's on a mission. Look at the names that we have in here. 9 truck now taking a look to the inside. Going to get himself the lead. New leader right there in that 9 truck. Bags right here. Trying to pull himself. Can he get down to the inside in the Hunt Brothers truck? Trying to switch back and forth here. There we go. Give you guys a little bit better perspective out there. This is the On a Mission All-Star Week. Coke in that 25 truck already worked his way up to that put. We see a truck already in the grass, but Coke up sitting up there. He is in second. Got that 18, 48, and 91 of Phoenix pushing him down the front stretch. These guys already put on one heck of a show. I thought they were going to go single file and try to wait till the end, but they said, no, we want to go now. Let's jump over here on board with Mr. Kepper. He's on the On a Mission All-Star race. Thank you very much. I'm going to use him as an in-race reporter. Here comes that 48 truck to the inside. Got that 33 pushing him. That's Kepper right there. Oh, a little bit of contact. They try to stay off of each other. 14's a little bit of a sentimental number for me, and I do believe, I think that is a caution flag. Caution on the speedway here at Auto Club for the On a Mission All-Star Week. These guys in custom trucks. I love how they all look. Gives you a chance to put a little bit of your personality out there too. I always do like making custom trucks and custom vehicles with their paint schemes. And we are going to say, as I like to do, rack 'em and stack 'em for our first caution here on the On a Mission All-Star race. Who's going to prevail? Who's going to stay out? Kepper looks like he's going to stay out right there. Let me try to get back up to the front of that 9 car. Coke sitting on the outside. 9 going on the outside right there. Inside, excuse me. And they're going to bring him down. Everybody's going to stay too wide as of right now. Preferred line here. I like to go a little bit high and diamond this corner up and make this corner and make that straightaway even longer. Get as much speed as you can here in a truck. 9's going to pull away. 14 on his inside. Coke right there with him. Here comes that 14 pulling right up behind that 9 truck. 2 cars for pushing one of them too. Down that back stretch, and the draft defect side draft. Coke is the new leader. Here comes that 9 back to the inside, though. Again, that's the preferred line. He does have a little bit of help, as does Kogan with Kepper pushing him. Kepper comes back down to the inside, tries to get to shorten that track up. But he does. Both these lead trucks have some draft help right now. Everybody looking like they're pushing and forcing some issues. They want to show some dominance tonight. They want to show why they're here in the All-Star race on board with Phoenix. It looks like he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's sitting in 7th right now, so he's mid-pack amongst these people. Oh, car hard into the wall. Goes down to the infield. We just switched back to see that. He's going to have to fight his patience. Deadpool, excuse me, there we go. Deadpool on that one. Custom car. Please bear with me for the first quarter of this lap. I will try to remember everybody's paint scheme. Again, they are in customs tonight. Here comes Deadpool. He's pushing that 48. 9 car to the outside. Coke still leader. Kepper works his way back up to 2nd. 48 truck sitting there in 3rd. 14 to the outside. Good. Oh, a little bit of contact. Fender rubs right there with that 18 truck. Can he hold on to it? They do. 2 cars, 3 trucks almost off the pace. Excuse me. Don't want to lose the draft. Phoenix to the inside. He's going to hold on to it. Here's Nanner Bread to his outside. Always running that mellow yellow paint scheme. Makes it easy for me to remember. I do appreciate that. Excuse me, guys, too, with I'm shooting from the hip tonight, doing this as a solo for the first time in history. So you gotta bear with me as I try to take a couple deep breaths. Want to give you the best action we can. Here comes Deadpool right there. Coke still pulling away. 9 truck right there. 14 with them. Kipper on the outside. These guys are not playing the stay back and maintain game. They said it's the all-star race. I want to show some dominance. I want to show who I am. Deadpool to the outside. Again, depending upon how it works, you just lay in it. Put that old hammer pedal down. You gotta stay in that, stick in it on that high side. Nana Bridge right there behind him, 5 trucks back. Coke is starting to walk away with everybody racing. You want to get single file now and try to catch that leader. You guys racing back there, everybody racing is going to give these guys an opportunity to fall back. That's going to give Coke that chance to pull away. 14 sitting in second. Kepper makes a move to the inside. Here he is. Yep, he makes moves to the inside of that 9. Deadpool gets a little contact with that 21. Oh, black and yellow car. Again, I don't like to say that as a Ohio State Buckeyes fan. We see 2 of those Michigan colors out there. Can't believe I just said that M word on air. Do not hold that against me. Kepper gets a little tight, goes down to the inside, backs off that throttle, backs that corner up, tries not to pull up, goes in that apron. Looks like he's sitting back there in 4th too. Coke is definitely starting to walk away from these guys. Everybody here on a mission. They are on a mission for a reason. It is All-Star Week, and everybody in here, you have to be invited into this league. The elite of the elite. A lot of very familiar names. 14 truck and that green one right there pulling up, sitting there's 9 Keffer and 18 of Deadpool with the 21 pulling up, pushing him, and Phoenix and Interbred. Looks like they've now gone single file with these guys. Holding on to each other. This is what you want to do. Pit strategy might be into effect as long as we can go green flag for a long time here. And look, this was the longest green flag we've seen. We've seen 1 caution. I don't expect to see too many more from these guys out here. I've learned a lot from talking with some of these guys on and off air, plus watching them race. These guys are the fastest of the fast. It's great to see them out here. Everybody wants to say, hey, I'm faster than you. Let's prove it. We're going to go truck racing. 21 gets way loose coming off of turn 2, which does happen here. Does not collect anybody. Can he keep it up the wall? I think he does. He pulls it back up off of that apron. Gets back up into that line. Getting off of turn 2 is a very delicate situation, especially with your throttle control, especially in a custom setup. Everybody, again, tire wear might be just a little bit different, since they're not on presets. These guys still 2-3 wide, not too hard. Everybody's going on the high side, make that long. It is longer, but you get more speed. Coke's starting to pull away from him. He's like, haha, come and catch me if you can, guys. Kepper's sitting in 3rd, 14 trucks sitting right there in 2nd. Here's that Deadpool guy right there. He's going down the backstretch. Phoenix gets that 1 truck clear right there in that 91. Again, this is their all-star race, 100% race at auto clubs and trucks on ×3 tire wear. So the harder you push these trucks, which we know it does happen, they'll wear them out a little bit quicker too. You got to make these trucks turn as much as possible, loosen them up to get them around the track. Gonna go right there. That's from the back, sitting right there in that 4th position. That's who he's looking at. Now on board with IMG. Love that paint scheme. The Shriners the Shriners Hospital with the pink on it. That brings back some memories for me. Again, they pinky pudding. Phoenix on the outside. Here comes IMG. He's gonna push that 1 truck down the backstretch. Not good for Phoenix. He's on that high side. That's going to slow him a little bit. And Nanobrid's going to push his pack as we see that 48 truck right there pull him down the straightaway. Mr. Phoenix holds on to it real well. 21 goes to the outside. Nanner says, I'm going to go to the inside then. I'll shorten this track up, but you got to stay in the draft. Again, very impressive that Coke is starting to pull away. Plus, he's held the lead that he has had with no draft. Trey back here looking like he's having a little bit of difficulty coming down to pit lane. Trey now on pit lane. AJ Storm now sitting on pit lane with no movement. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get back out there. Mechanical functions for him. Nap Racing, he's back there by his lonesome. How's that going to pan out for him? Can he strategize his way back into a pack and get in and work his way up here for the lead? 48 truck sitting in 6th place right now, right behind that 91 of Phoenix. 8's pushing him. Here comes an interbred in that truck too. Everybody starting to spread out just a little bit. Great racing amongst all of these guys. Here goes Kepper to the outside. Coke still pulling him. Here's that 14 truck. He gets a little loose. Goes down to the inside. Again, 3 times tire wear in these trucks, so they will get a loose on you. As much as you want to loosen them up, you don't want to go too loose on these trucks because it will tighten up on you. Kepper's going to have a little bit of help right there from Deadpool on that outside. Kind of dime in that corner. Run that line. Make that straightaway as long as possible. Again, green flag pit stops are looking like they are being made. Kepper now to the lead. Mr. Jason Keffer to the lead. When are these guys going to pit? You have to assume it's going to be very soon, especially with everybody else pitting. Difficult to go a lap down here, yes, but easy to go down a lap down, yes. At the same time, you got mixed emotions. How long can you pit? Are you going to get 4? Are you going to just get 2? Just enough fuel to get to where you need to go. So there it is. There's the international sign of I am pitting, going down below that white line on that backstretch as we run on board with running. 8 truck right there. Can he signal? But it looks like he got plenty of room, and all of these trucks now too. Oh, Keffer! Hard into the wall. Locks the brakes up. Didn't get through the gears. He banks it off the wall. Everybody now coming onto pit lane. Here we go. We're on board with Bags, and that's Coke right in front of him. They just pitted, so the lead pack pitted behind him. These guys were running 1-2. And Celtics fan, haven't got to talk about him very much, and haven't got to see him very much in that all blue 36. Remember that Celtics fan has been in that all blue 36. He's going to pull in behind the interbred and RG sitting in that Mr. Cole Trickle throwback car, and he's going to make a move to the inside on 4 fresh tires. Again, look how busy pit lane is. I'm only assuming everybody's getting 4 because you have to, especially anytime you can with 3 times tire wear. That would be my thing, and it looks like after pit cycles come out, here comes Coke FN going to make a move, and he has once again regained the lead here in the Autumn Mission All-Star Week at Autoclub and Truck Race. Phoenix again trying to stay low in that 91. Much respect to all these guys. They know how to come on pit lane. You come off pit lane. You want to go down, stay down, and keep it down there and pull it up when you can merge, especially when there's trucks at speed behind you. If we're pitting this soon, I'm only going to assume we got to be at least 15 laps into this thing. Let me look over here. Kepper's on board. 23 of 30 for stage 1. So we will see quite a few green flag pit stops tonight with stages. So Kepper looks like he's sitting in that 10th spot, but there's 7 to go in this stage. He's only 7 seconds behind everybody, but that's exactly where I would actually want to be. Was sitting there, falling back, knowing what everybody else has. Is everybody else showing their cards early, seeing what they got? Here comes Phoenix on the back of that interbred truck. Can he get to the back of Celtics fan? These guys got to work together. One thing I forgot to ask a question about, I do not assume that stage points will be a factor here in All-Star Week. I think it's just a great chance to gather everybody back up, but that's what we're looking at right now. Celtics fans pulling these guys down, Phoenix pushed them, the interbred being in the middle of that sandwich. If anybody has ever heard me broadcast before, I'm definitely going to need a tank of oxygen after this one tonight. IMG right there again. It's sad to see AJ Storm with mechanical malfunctions on pit lane on board with Trey. Still AJ still right there. And Nap Racing looks like he has now had a mechanical failure for this track. That's very unfortunate for him. That's a 48 of Chi-Town. I have to remember that. So 48 of Chi-Town. He was looking up there for pretty quick soon too. Back on board with Mr. Nanobred. Phoenix pushing him. They get to the high side. Here comes 18. That's Deadpool to his inside. Can they catch the leaders? Celtics fan right in front of them. Coke still leading everybody around the track as of right now it looks like. again, please bear with me. Bag sitting right there in second. First time I've ever done a 100% race by my lonesome, trying to keep up with all the action. Do not want to leave anybody out. Technology is now starting to mess with me as I'm trying to look on board, and it looks like it's uploading here. Can't imagine we've got more than 4 or 5 to go here to complete the stage 1 on a mission all-star race in custom trucks at Auto Club. Here comes Deadpool. He's on the back of that draft Celtics fan. He's got Phoenix and Nana right behind them. That's exactly what you want to do. Single file is fast. Keffer to his inside back there too. Let's jump on board with the leader. And Coke is just running himself a marathon right now, pulling away from everybody. Still on board with Phoenix. He's trying to push Deadpool right there. Celtics fan behind him, and looks like they did get around Nanner. Nanner said at pre-race he was a little bit nervous about his setup here in the truck. Doesn't run too many trucks. Did not get an opportunity to go through my portfolio to see if I had anything to help him out with, but Deadpool gets a little tight, goes to the outside. Phoenix goes to his inside. He's going to pull up right in front of Mr. Deadpool, get that draft to Celtics fan. Nannerbread's still right there with that draft. That's something you definitely have to do. That 9 truck, that man, that blue and yellow truck sitting in third from the back. Bag's right in front of him, and Coke is putting on a display right now. Can he hold on to this for the rest of the race? But as they go down this long back stretch here, still a long race, still another couple stages to go. How's it going to all pan out for him? But Coke says, hey, I got something for you guys tonight. On board with Goofy right now. He's pulling up behind that 91. Nope, that 48. Nope. He does not choose to stay in the draft. Says, hey, I'm going to try to pass you. He's going to try to high low him. He goes underneath 48, and it does look like, oh, that was a drag race to the finish line for that position. Can they catch that lead pack right in front of them? Because that is 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th sitting right in front of them. Phoenix and Celtics pulling them, and Phoenix pushing them. Truck hard into the back wall again, it looks like. That stinks so bad for AJ and Nap. I know how hard they work and put the time and effort in. On board with the Nannerbread, gets below that white line. Trucks can't hear. You can't do that, especially in a custom. He's trying to get a little sniff of that draft. Oh, and that is going to complete the stage. Sorry guys, as we're under a stage right there, Mrs. Puddin came home from work. Again, thank you for what, with this pandemic going across the United States, she is a nurse on the front line, had to talk to her. Let's see how everything works out. Coke definitely won that stage, and his strategy worked out well. Kept her sitting far back here just a little bit. Coke trying to get up there. Again, guys, I apologize. There we go. On board with Coke, have that 9 right to his outside. I think that's from the back. Here is Deadpool, Celtics fan, and Mr. Nannerbread and Phoenix is your top 6. So we're going to roll in turn 1, starting stage 2 for this all-star race. This is so much fun to watch. If you're not watching, you need to go back and watch this. This was some of the high-classest drivers that we have in NASCAR Heat 4 leading the race here. In this race, excuse me. They are 3 wide, going down the back stretch. 9 from right there. Hold on to it, Celtics. He's going to get there. Let's jump back here on Phoenix and Bags. They were up there in the front. 79 and 48 to the outside. One truck goes to the inside. We'll go over the truck view with Phoenix right now. He's mid-pack. 48 gets a great drive going down that front stretch. And I do believe that is a caution. Again, thank you for joining in tonight. We do appreciate it. Please bear with me. These guys are at one of my favorite tracks and one of my favorite series that makes for so much fun racing. They are doing custom setups with custom paint schemes just for tonight for All-Star Week. Again, give everybody a little bit of their oh, sorry. Yeah. Nope, sorry. Again, did not mean to misconstrue that right there, but give everybody a little bit of a Van Gogh, you know what I'm saying? Get their touch on their paint schemes. I think that was a manual caution, and here we go. Coke still up front. Celtics, Nanner from the back. Got the 48 on board with Deadpool right now. Going to push him down this straightaway. Celtics fan to his outside. That's from the back, sitting here in the fourth position. Good line. This is exactly where I'd want to be on a restart. Nannerbread pulls it down and then Mr. NIG, the way he's going to pull it up behind Celtics fan. Let's take a look behind everybody. They all go single file real quick. Coke's still the leader. Celtics fan and NRG sitting right there in second. From the back, sitting fourth. Here comes Deadpool in that 48 truck. What are they going to do? What kind of moves are they going to make? Trucks go high, trucks go low. Where do you go with? Who do you stay with to keep that draft? Again, very, very heavily draft affected track. You want to be able to stay in that sniff anytime you can. Oh, from the back drifts out. He gets right in front of Nannerbread and NRG in that 10 truck. 48 tries to make a move to the inside. Here comes from the back Celtics fan and Coke. They say they like what they see right there, but again, everybody going single file gives them an opportunity. IMG back here in this great looking white and pink truck, and that 8 car, he's behind the 79. We're going to go on board with him, see how everything else pans out right in front of him. All of these guys working real hard. Again, this IMG, you do not want to leave that draft. That's his goal right now. Celtics fan looks like he just took the lead from this perspective. Let's see if we can jump up there with him. Trey back here also. AJ Knapp still on pit lane, on board with Chi-Town. He's on the inside of NRG. Coke to that high side, it looks like. Can he make it work? Can he hold on to it from the back? Excuse me. Deadpool right there sitting in fourth is on board with Chi-Town. Celtics takes the lead. Oh! Deadpool bounces off the wall just a little bit. Hard contact. That's going to gather everybody up. On board with Nanner. He's doing a pirouette down the straightaway. I think Deadpool got involved. Do not know if that's going to bring out a caution. Bag sitting on the infield right now. Almost blended in, but it wasn't for that red. And I do believe that is going to bring us under another yellow flag. Most of these guys all in one big chat party trying to communicate. Can't always trust your spotter here. I've had a spotter say, hey, you're clear, and guess what? I was not. So I shut him off. He was fired. I even did a little hand thing when I did it. You're fired. You're out of here. Not listening to you anymore. Jumping on board with Mr. Kepper's screen here as it's uploading. Get you an update on laps. Looks like Celtics is going to lead them down. Coke sitting there a second. 48 on the outside of them. Again, please bear with me as these guys are running custom paint schemes tonight. We're on board with Kepper. He's sitting fifth. He's going to make a move to the inside. He says, nope, don't come down. I'm here. Celtics still going to pull him down. From the back sitting in second, it looks like, and there is Coke. He is going to see our stage 1 winner. Again, no points for these guys. Race wins count. We got run back here in that Napa vehicle pushing bags. He's got a lot of pressure right behind him from Deadpool. Nanobread looks like he's blowing off the pace just a little bit. Got to keep that draft. These all guys all still trying to stay under one big blanket. Going to start separating. The more the merrier in the draft, as we all know. 4 cars to the high side, 5 cars to the inside. Who's going to prevail? The inside is the fastest way around here. You can make that outside line work, but you do lose momentum. When I say work, you got to make sure that there's nobody there, hit that thing perfect, and be able to get back in that gas as soon as possible. The runner pulls back up in front of him, back on board with Bags. Here comes that 48 to the inside of him. Looks like Coke's going to try to make a move. He's going to pull up right there with that 9 truck. Here comes Celtics to his inside, and we just saw it earlier. Mr. Keffer, he fell back a little bit. They're going to try to make it 4 wide. Celtics on the apron, Coke to the outside. Not where you want to be. Here comes Bag to the inside. 9 truck makes a move. Celtics says, open that door for me. Thank you very much. I'll walk through it. They do make that high line work. Keffer now to the lead. New leader. Who's going to get in his trap? Who's going to work with him? Contact being made with that 91 of Celtics. Oh, 14 gets into him just a little bit. He bounces off the wall. Deadpool says, oh, I apologize for that there, so thank you, I appreciate that. We're on board with Celtics fan again. Showed his dominance in that blue truck. Here comes Kepper back to the inside of Coke. Coke has all that help from the draft from the outside. Kepper have that preferred line on the inside. How's it going to prevail for him? Looks like Kepper's going to try to push it down in there, get back on that gas, back it off just for a split second, get onto it. As we all know, Celtics sitting on third, Coke to the outside. Here comes Kepper to the inside. That outside line does have the room. Here comes Kepper. He wants to get back up there. Celtics thinks about going down and sniffing some of that draft. He does not do it. Again, running custom trucks, everything's a little bit different than running presets. Thanks again for everybody watching, and thanks for these guys racing. Thanks for having me back up in the booth. With my schedule and everything, it does make it a little bit difficult, but On a Mission is definitely one of the leagues I always love to be able to be up here in the booth for. So, look at that. Coke F-Fid, the man himself. I call him boss throughout the week, so I try to make it work on the outside. Here comes Kepper. Celtics going to push him. From the back says, hey, I'll help you, Celtics. No, he goes, they all go back up. It looks like Mr. Phoenix right there also is going to pull back up. Again, when you can go single file, you'll be able to go a lot faster around here. Here comes Keffer to the inside of that 25 truck of Coke. Can he make it work? No, Coke's going to lead that lap. Coke, Keffer, and Celtics going to be your top 3. Here's that 9 truck, lead them in 4th. 91 of Phoenix right there. Here comes that 9 truck to the inside of Celtics. Gives them a little bit boost. Says, hey, I want that inside line. I want to try to make a run for this lead. I got myself a truck. There they come down the backstretch here. Oh, contact being made. 9 truck gets spun around hard. He's going to end up going backwards. Coke's still going to be on the lead right there. Trying to catch back up with him, seeing where that happened. That gave Coke and Celtics an opportunity to try to separate themselves just a little bit. So, Kepper falls back. Here comes Deadpool on the inside. Phoenix to his outside. Who's Kepper going to make a run with? Nanobread says, hey, I like that. Thanks. Give me that run, too. Bags in that 14 car, and I do believe that is going to bring out another caution as we see him slowing down at the Auto Club Speedway here in Fontana, California. All-Star Week on a Mission Racing. Trying to catch my breath with this exciting action. These guys are putting on one heck of a show real early in this race. I can't imagine what the end of the race has to be. Do you think you go down for pit strategy now? You gotta imagine on 3 times tire wear, you're starting to wear a little thin in the skin on that black rubber. Fuel might be an issue. Let's see how it all pans out. As we see, the entire field looks like they are going to come down. Everybody says, I want 4 freshies. I want some fuel. I want to make an adjustment on this custom truck. Celtics going to see right there. Coke's going to bring him down on board with Deadpool. There's from the back in that 9. IMG in that 8 car. 21 right in front of him. 14. Bags, everybody. AI's going to pull him down, get themselves some adjustment. Oh, and we see a little AI contact right there. Again, that's not these guys' fault. They have no harm, no foul in that. They have no control. But it does affect your pit time just a little bit, especially entry angle and exiting pit spot. Here comes the 48. He says, hey, I'll be the first one. Coke's going to come off right there, too. Let's see how it all pans out for everybody. Oh! NRG and Phoenix make contact with Kepper. I do believe Coke did win the drag race off the pit lane on board with Chi-Town. Looks like he's on that outside too. Kepper, Celtics, Phoenix. I'm trying to see the truck behind Kepper. Can't see it. I do believe, by judging by the front bumper, that's the Ohio boy himself, NRG. Bags behind them. Let's see how it all pans out for them as they're getting ready to hit the restart lane. The leader will control the races. We're going to bring him back to a green flag underneath the manual caution. It does appear. Cokes, Chi-Town, Keffer, and Celtics, your top 4. Nanner and Phoenix, I do believe, are going to be your top 6. Trying to run through all of my notes here, trying to keep you guys up to date, not trying to give you as much dead time as possible, being the only person up here. I do appreciate the opportunity, and here we go. Green, 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 green flag at the All-Star race, on a mission, Autoclub race here. Coco's to the inside, here comes Celtics. Phoenix looks like he's going to get pushed. The inside is going to push the inside, and the outside looks like they're going to stick with each other. How does it pan out for him, though? That outside line, you want to get down there. See, this is where I diamond the corner off, and I make that straight away as long. Coke must have himself one hell of a setup, because he just seems to be able to pull away. Celtics right there. That's going to give the opportunity. Ooh, Chi-Town scrapes that wall, just gives a little bit of a scratch. That's going to slow him down just a couple tenths. Here comes Keffer right behind him. He says, hey, I saw that. Here comes Chi-Town, though. He's going to pull up behind Coke. That bump from Keffer gave him the opportunity after he scratched that wall. Celtics falls back to 4th. Looks like Phoenix is going to be right there in 5th. So, Coke being on the ball tonight with one of these hot rods. Chi-Town going to make a move to the inside. Kepper back up to 3rd. That's exactly right there. That line that Coke's doing now. I would have dived down just a little bit, but he does want to catch that draft. He's going to go back to the outside. Here comes Coke. He's got Keffer pushing him down the back stretch. Chi-Town on the inside. He has no draft help. That is very unfortunate for him. Keffer comes to the inside with a power move. He says, oh, here I am in that black and orange Chevrolet. Celtics going to give him a push. Can he retain 2nd place back? He saw him up here earlier. Coke's starting to pull away. No help for Keffer. Celtics definitely pushing Chi-Town. Keffer says, I ain't got no help, then I'm going to go find the help, and he's going to pull back to the inside. Looks like he's got Nanner Beard behind him. That's NRG. Big bump from Chi-Town, pushing that 25. Up Mr. Coke. Here comes Celtics. He's going to have some help this time. Oh, the 9 truck back there gets a little bit loose. Keeps it straight. He's going to pull back up in line. Here comes Nanner Bread. Looks like he's going to give some help to Celtics on that inside line. Kepper's going to use a little bit of that side draft. They are 3 wide here at Autoclub, going down the front straightaway. Deadpool's going to give a push. Here comes Bags. That 9 truck said, I want in on this action. Do not let Coke get away again. He showed what he could do. We're going to jump on board with Nanner Bread as he's pushing Mr. Deadpool. Bags on the outside. That 9 truck right there too. Oh, Celtics gets way loose. He gets way loose coming off of turn 2. We talked about that earlier. He's going to stay in it, but he's going to have to be careful where he blends back up in with the pack. Coke's still the leader, Keffer's 2nd, and I do believe that's the Phoenix man himself. No, it is not, is it? I can't see right now, trying to get a good perspective on it. Again, doing this by myself tonight. I appreciate the opportunity for I'm on a mission. That is Phoenix sitting in 3rd right now. No, it's a 48 truck, excuse me. Phoenix just falling back a little bit. There's the 9 truck. Here comes the 14 of Bags to his put, giving him a push. Keffer to the inside of Coke. Oh, that 48 truck, it's just a little bit loose. Deadpool to his outside. Drag race going into turn 3. Who's going to shut it off first? It's going to be a shut-off contest going into turn 3. And it looks like new leader. Keffer takes it away from the most dominant truck we've seen tonight of Coke. But that doesn't mean anything. Everybody makes small adjustments. Deadpool right there on board right, and sitting there in third. We got the 9 and that now there's that 48 and the 91 of Phoenix. Here comes Coke's going to peek his nose to the inside of this guy's too. Keffer's still leading. Coke to the inside of Deadpool. 48 right there with him. 9 of Phoenix in that 91. The more you turn the wheel, the more you scrub speed. You want to drift up here and get as much, straighten that out as you can. But if there's somebody to your outside, you can. Here comes Keffer. He's going to lead him into turn 3. Deadpool's going to make a move to his inside. Coke's still to his outside. 9 truck right there and 48 and Phoenix sitting there as your top 5. These guys are dicing and they are mixing it up. They are still saying, I want that all-star win here. Deadpool to the inside of Coke. Coke pushing Keffer. Phoenix in the 9 truck right there. Excuse me, the 48-9 truck on the outside. 91 right there pushing them. Excuse me, that's the 9 truck on the inside. Again, guys, I get too excited. Everybody knows how intense I can get sometimes, and I apologize. Keffer's still going to lead him down the backtrack. Coke into 48. Now that's your top 3. Here comes that 40, that 18. That's Deadpool on the outside. Celtic's going to try to peek a nose back in. He said, I led some laps. I went back up there. Here comes Mr. Phoenix. Car goes below, the truck, excuse me, goes below that white line. Everybody trying to work together on the high line. They're trying to make that draft work. That's a 4-car, 5-car draft right now. 9 car goes to the inside. 48 still trying to make a move. Here comes Coke. He says, hey, Keffer, see my lead? See what I had earlier? I want to show you what I got. But Keffer says, no, I want to show you what I got in this beautiful orange and black pudding replica Chevrolet. Sorry, Keffer, I know that's not exactly what it is, but that's what we're going to call it tonight. Keffer's still pulling him down the straightaway, going into turns 3 and 4. 25 of Coke sitting right there in second. 48 sitting on that outside line. 9 truck right there with him, and Deadpool's going to be pushing him. Draft is in effect again. Big thing. Still help save you fuel. Celtics says, hey, I led laps. I want to come back too. Everybody wants an all-star win, no matter what league you're in, what division you're in, anything. An all-star win means you are the winner of some of the toughest racing in that particular league. We just saw it not too long ago, and tonight Keffer says, I'm going to show you what I got too. He's going to take that orange truck. He's going to go into 3 and 4. Big boost by Coke right there. 48 truck right behind him, coming to the inside. These guys are not going to give me an opportunity to take a drink here. These guys are, oh, Celtics on the outside. He scrapes the wall just a little bit. 9 car comes to the inside. Here comes Coke to the inside of Keffer. They're going to drag race down the front straightaway. Going in 1 and 2. New leader, Coke FN. What does Keffer have? Can he retaliate? He cannot cut anybody else off down there. Don't want to cut anybody else's nose off. Here's the 48. He pulls back up real smooth. Coke now leading. 48 gets loose. Can he pull it back up? He does. Keffer's going to go to the outside of Coke. These guys have raced many times. They know how he's raced, but they want those bracket races at the All-Star race. Keffer's going to stake on the outside. Coke going to pull to the inside. That's exactly where he wants to be. That's the fast lane around here. Here comes Celtics down the front straightaway. He's going to pull that 9 truck with him. Still drag racing. Going into turn 1 and 2. Coke is the leader. These guys are battling back here 3 wide. Phoenix to the inside. He's got a perfect front row view. Deadpool right there on his outside, so he can't come up. He's got himself some draft help though. Both cars do. 3 to the outside, 2 to the inside. Keffer makes a move to the inside of Coke, going in down 3 and 4. We got Bags and the rest of the field sitting there following him. They're watching this. They got a front row seat for this great action. They're hoping one of these guys makes a mistake, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. That 48 truck goes to the outside. Phoenix right there. He's got Deadpool pushing him. 9 truck to the right, pushing the blue truck of Mr. Celtics, and I do believe that's the end of the stage. Keffer, Celtics, and Coke, if I'm not mistaken. It's unofficial until it's official. Trying to jump back and forth on all social medias, hanging out, calling one heck of a race, and I'm telling you guys what. Mrs. Puddin', would you like to join in and help me broadcast tonight? No. Okay, thanks for your honesty. We're watching some of the best racing we have seen in, well, a long time. These guys always put on one heck of a show, but here on a mission, they want that all-star win. You got to be able to put yourself in position to win towards the end of the night. So you got to be towards the front, and that's how it's going to pan out. Looks like we're going to bring him down, and I think that's Deadpool. Trying to see who that is. Oh, one truck goes to the outside. He may not have pitted. Yeah, that's Trey. He goes to the outside. Trying to jump back on board with real quick. On board with Nanner. He's pushing that 48 truck. Capper goes to the outside. Coke goes to the inside. These guys just had one heck of a battle for that lead. Here comes Deadpool. He gets down on that apron. Nanner says, I want to use that high line. You can't run that high line here one time. You might give up a position, but you're going to gain it back down that backstretch in the draft. Everybody super close. Bumper to fender, fender to bumper. Who's going to give somebody the chrome horn towards the end of the night to get that win? Here's Nannerbread. Still pushing these guys back here. Three wide as we got on the front stretch with the 9 truck, Kepper, and Celtics. 48 truck makes a move to the outside. Trey might have had himself a technology issue, we'll just call it that. Coke's liking what he sees right now. He's starting to pull away from these guys. Oh, Kepper keeps it, he drifts up, tries to keep it off the wall. And I do believe that will bring out a manual caution here, an Automation All-Star race. You guys don't know what you're doing to my heart rate. Something I like to say, especially after stages, we're gonna rack them and stack them. Still stage 2 racing here. Got one more to go on a mission. All-Star race. Coke, Celtics, Keffer, Bags, Phoenix. Everybody out there putting on one heck of a show. As we take a as everybody's coming down the pit lane, please apologize. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to send somebody an invite, so I have to blue screen for one quick second. And we are back. Everybody's gonna have, look at that, AI make mistakes on pit lane again. Everybody coming down, giving themselves 4 refreshes, making adjustment, a belly full of fuel. I know I hate to keep reiterating that, but Coke is just on it on pit lane. Oh, he makes some contact again with Kepper on the outside. Oh, Celtics gets a little loose coming out there too. Let's see how that brings it up for everybody. Titans down there. Titans now on pit lane too. So 3 trucks with mechanical failure tonight. And the one and only Trey. Thanks for joining me in the booth, man. What happened?
She's just not the right gears and car not set up right tonight. Not on the pace of my competitors. Like saying there's about, I would say 11 guys out there that can win a race. My tail and 12 ain't got no shot. I think I was probably maybe half a second off the pace, so I just said, since you're doing such a good job up here, I thought I'll come join you up here in the 3rd stage, give you some help. And like saying, it's been a good race, good side by side racing, 4 wide, 3 wide racing. Like saying, only good thing about being the back, I get to watch most of it too.
Yeah, and trust me, I'm going to be much appreciative of the help, and it's unfortunate for you having some issues tonight. These guys putting on one heck of a show here, All-Star Racing. We're going to go back and rack them and stack them.
Like saying, bring me the trophy or bring me the steering wheel. That's the motto of the All-Star race.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, no, it'll be great to have you up here. I don't think I've got to commentate too many races with you, and I've heard you do it before, and you do such a great job. Here we go, down to the straightaways. Kepper's going to go to the outside of that 9. 9's going to go with Mr. Coke. They are touching their battle.
I saw just get a little bit of a loose get right in front of Kepper. I think Kepper got a good restart, try to make middle work. Now he's going to cross it over, get to the inside of the 9, try to peek there. But Celtics got a great restart. That put him up the first, and now you got Coke right behind him. We seen Coke; he's had a fast truck. But Celtics, he's like I said, I call him Mr. Where did he come from? Like I say, he always finds some reason to get shuffled to the back, but he always come up to the front when he needs to. But I won't count out that 9 truck either. Here comes from the back. He didn't start in the back, but he's working his way to the front here.
Coke to the outside. Yeah, they're going to jive down in turn 1. Here comes Kepper,
Here
new
comes
leader
Kepper.
right there.
He's
Celtics.
driving her in there.
Oh, Celtics hits the apron. He hits the butter. He spins himself out, clicks a couple trucks. Everybody gets around him, though. Will that bring out a caution? Will that bring out a manual? Unfortunate for Celtics.
I would think that will bring out a manual, and that's will be the commentator's curse. He's talked by one guy, it just, like I say, stacks the whole field of talk about 4 guys, and they all get taken out in one wreck.
Oh, it's great to have you up here, Trey. Like I said, I've known you for some time, and it looks like they're still clean and green right now. It's nice to have a little bit of help. I do appreciate it. I've been on board with Capper for this stage. Haven't been able to go over to the On a Mission YouTube to keep up to date with all the fans and everything. But, man, it makes it a lot easier and a lot more fun with somebody else up here. Capper still it looks like he's taking it to the lead. Bink's going to fall back in behind everybody.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to throw the caution out.
Yeah.
Get everybody restat to that incident.
Well, I do appreciate it for you coming up here. Like I said, I've been trying to give it my all the whole race, try to keep dead time down to a minimum, but these guys have been making it easy with all the action that they've been producing tonight.
Yeah, it's like saying this track being what it is. Ooh, something happened there. I don't know what happened to Phoenix. But, like saying good side-by-side racing, these trucks don't have that much power, and with this track being what it is, it's about like a restricted play track compared to these trucks. So it's going to, like I said, the draft is key here, and with the draft, it plays a big role into all this. So
Dan and Brent Kepper are going to bring him down to the start-finish line, and here goes Kepper with a great restart, 48 right at the outside. You brought it up, yes, these trucks. I have driven trucks in previous organizations. They are so fun to drive. They are so competitive, but what we're seeing tonight, you jump into a different series, so it's like driving a rocket ship. So a lot of these guys are having a lot of fun, driving a little bit less horsepower, a little bit less handling, but it makes it a lot more fun. Kepper's starting to pull away. Here comes Nander down the backstretch. He's got that nitro right to his backside. Here comes from Deadpool.
Yeah. As I see that 48, he's trying to go high, wide, half, so he's trying to get the high line to come in, but I don't think it's going to work.
Woo!
And here comes Nander from the top to bottom. He's going to take up second, but here comes from the back to the inside. He's got a little help for a couple cars behind him. They're going to be starting their own line on the inside. Here comes Nander. He's going to dive it down inside. Can he get to the quarter of the 33?
He's going
to try. As they're 4 wide behind him for third, looking like it might be 5 wide in the second. But
something that you can do here. It's not recommended, but it is plausible.
Yeah. Like saying 5 cars under, like saying top 10 under a blanket. Like saying you can't keep these guys away from each other. You see the 48, he's way up to the top line. He's trying to get that top line working. Don't like it's working for him. He's just going from the front to the back here. That's all the line's doing for him.
These guys have all been definitely pushing the issue and definitely having a lot of fun. I can only imagine there's a little bit of frustration, but the laughs that could have been happening in that chat party could have only been... I wish I was a fly in the wall to hear some of that with this great racing as we see these guys right here.
They're having a blast in there from everybody's racing hard, everybody's giving it all. These trucks, like I say, I would say the trucks in this game are the funnest thing you can drive on some of these tracks.
Without a doubt, no lie.
Because they don't have that much power, but like I said, the grip level of it, you're sliding, it grips, it slides. Sometimes it's a headache, sometimes it's fun. And these guys are having a blast out there in them trucks right now. As we see from the back takes second, but don't count out that 22 and that 18 right behind him. Ooh, we see Netterbrae make a little bit of a contact. That's going to push him way up to the wall. He's in the wall. He's spinning.
Oh, that's hard contact, too. Yeah, that's not good for NRG right there, my high buddy. Again, hopefully that'll pull out something for these guys. Kepper's still out there with the lead.
Yeah, Kepper's got probably a couple car links to the from that 9 truck. But that 9 truck, he threw the reel out there. Now he's trying to reel him in. Reel him in. Slow and steady, but like I said, he's just reeling them in. And like I said, you look at that 25 right behind him, he's trying to bring him with them too.
And 100% of the time, do I have something for these guys that on a mission? Absolutely not. But if I could have been a, bought a lottery ticket and lottered my way in, I would have loved to driven custom trucks at Auto Club with these guys tonight just to be a participant in this. As Kepper's still right there leading and Coke sitting in third.
Oh, looks like from the back, caught the apron just a little bit, man. He got a little bit loose, had to check up, but that's going to give him a big run coming off the corner here.
73 of 135.
Right behind him on the back bumper. 25 looked like he's going to go with them, didn't work. They're going to be 3 wide for lead, going down the one.
Bro, the back goes to the inside. Kepper's he's in the middle. Coke's going to hold it to the outside. Kepper backs it up just a little bit. Can he get to the inside?
Crossover, they still 3 wide for the lead here.
Wow. This is intense. We see a car ducking off in the back. Do not want to click away from that. Hopefully he can get it regained. We have a 5-truck battle. 3 car wide for the leader. 3 truck. Excuse me, Trey.
Yeah. Kevin's going to slide up just a little bit. That's going to let the from the back, the 14 and the 91 of Phoenix close up. Here comes from the back through the middle. Oh, a little bit of contact. He keeps it straight.
Bags right there in that 14.
3 wide per second.
Yeah, here comes Bags.
Where would the 91 go? Where would the 91 go?
91 of Fingers, he backed that corner up. He's going to dive down to that white side. He's going to try to white line. He's going to try to make it to the inside of Coke. He's right behind from the back. From the back pushing that 14 of Bags. Bags is going to try to give Mr. Kepper a run for his money down the straightaway. Same thing with Phoenix. He's going to pull back up. He wants some of that draft.
He tried to time. Ooh. 14 kind of took his nose away. They're going to slide up. Now there's 6 cars under the blanket. Balfour still 3 wide, maybe 4 wide behind him. And here comes the rest of the pack behind him.
Coke did a lead after watching all of that. I cannot believe the accident. How are you not gripping it so tight out there racing?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm sweating bullets. I just got in the booth.
Yeah. I've been here all night. Again, watching Kepper. We are 76 of 135. 76 of 135. Watching these guys go 3 and 4 wide down the backstretch. I wish I could jump over to the on a mission page to see what everybody's saying about this intense racing we got going on. Here comes Bags to the outside. Looks like Coke's coming down to the inside. Maybe he's coming to the pit. Yes, he is. Pit strategy. Green flag pit stop. Certain effect. Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, so you're telling me we're halfway through the, like I said, we're about halfway through the race. This ain't even for the final lap.
No, this is stage 3.
He's still at the beginning of stage 3. As we see the 14 of Bags takes lead, but he still got that 33 of Kepper on the back bumper. It's about 3 wide behind him. As we see a couple cars on pit road.
59 to go. Yeah, we got 59 to go.
Oh, contact with the 8 and the 91. Maybe guys try and get into a line so they can pit together. Like I said, with this track, like I said, being one of them, or these truck like a super speedway restricted plate track, these guys want to stay in a pack.
Exactly. Like you just said, everybody's coming to pit lane. They do not want to lose each other.
Big incident on pit road. We see the 33. Looks like he locked him up and got loose. He went head on into wall. That's going to hurt him. That's a tough break for the 33 Kepler.
Especially with a that long pit lane that we have here.
Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of time. That's going to probably, when they get back up, he is going to lose the front drive.
One of the biggest tracks we have with no restrictor plates, so max speed is in effect tonight. These guys are going into the corners, cup cars well over 200. These guys pushing 190, I'd have to assume. Especially in a
about
custom.
190. If you're in the draft, you may get close to 195, maybe close to 200, depending on your gear settings. Like I say, for mine, I was going to corner and do 194 and it was tacking out. So depending on how your gears are set up, it kind of varies. As you see a couple cars getting off pit road.
And I'm on board with NRG. He's got that #1 pit stop. He is just now coming off too. Kepper also coming off. On board with Run. He's pushing that 48 on, doing the overhood cam with him right now.
And through that cycle, it looks like the 25 Coke fan will cycle back to the lead. But guess what? He's all alone, and there's 5 cars trying to get into a line that's going to be hunting down the dough. You got 500 dogs trying to get in line, trying to catch that one dough.
I don't know if you saw it earlier though. While everybody was fighting though, Coke FN in that 25 truck tray, he was pulling away from everybody while these guys were racing each other and drafting. So Coke has one hell of a truck tonight. Can he keep it up? But
like I said, that's when they're racing. These guys saw that, and now they're a little wise to say, hey, we can race when we catch the guy.
Don't give him that opportunity though. Yeah, don't give him that opportunity to get away. Every second that you guys race is every opportunity for him to pull away. 79 of 135. Again, following on board with Jason Capper. Thank you for having your stream up, man. Really makes life a lot easier. These guys are turning to in custom trucks anywhere from 39 to high 39s to low 42nd lap times. That's
the 48 got a little loose on the exit. He caught the wall on the exit there. He will say he's still in staying straight. He is going to lose these top 3 in the draft, but he might be able to stick with them. But
on board with from the back right
time here.
Yeah, we're on board with from the back. He's battling right here for that second, third, and fourth position, but then he has to look in his rearview mirror and see all the trouble he's got coming too. Celtics fan, he's led some laps. But this is just giving that opportunity for Coke just to do that. Well, you can't call it the Texas two-step, but call it the California shuffle and walk away from these guys. So clean air, running by himself.
Walking away. He's got 2 fast trucks behind him with that 14, that 9 car, and when those two if they can get hooked up together, they can run them down. They run it. Like I said, they gain inch by inch. Like I say, that green and red dot that the 25 had at first is getting closer, and he's bringing a blue and yellow 9 with him.
Right as you see that, yeah, I jump on board with from the back. He isn't sitting in third. He's pushing.
They're coming fast and in a hurry.
It's there. Yeah, they're there.
Yeah, so because you got to remember, the 14 and 9s got fresher tires than the 25, so they're making up a little bit more time. And plus, they're in the draft together, so they're running him down. And like I said, now I see that 14 maybe ducking down trying to get the pass as they go into 3 and 4 here.
And but
the real question is that 9 going to stay with them.
Thanks again, man, for as soon as you said, hey, send me an invite, man. I don't get to talk to you very often. Don't get to have you up in the booth. We don't get to do this very often together. It's always an honor with Trey. As we see, here comes 14 Bags, comes in the inside, got that 9 truck pushing him. Coke just goes for he relinquishes the lead. He's got Celtics fan in that 48 car behind 48 truck behind him, so they got a hornet's nest behind him.
Coming off the top side. He's gonna still stay side by side. 14 might had to check up just a little bit on the exit. And let the 25 get a big run on the exit too, but I still say that 14 9 got fresher tires. They're going to work their way around this 25.
Now it went from a 1 truck battle to a 3 truck battle. Now it appears to be a 5 truck battle, all under one blanket here for the lead, Trey.
Yeah, we got a couple of trucks. Chi-Town and Celtic has closed back up. But Celtic's car,
here comes Bags making a look to the inside.
Yeah. It's good to see Chi-Town. He's running up front now. Little strategy into his play. He's staying up there with those front runs. He's had a little bit of a handling problem a little early in the race, but it looks like he might have got it fixed out. But like I said, now it's a 5-car battle. Let's see who can get around who.
Even in customs, though, Trey, as you well know, every now and then, depending upon how long runs set up or short runs, you do want to make a little bit of an adjustment to your vehicle under green flag pit stops and stuff too. So, and it looks like Bag's going to make a look back to the inside of that 25 of Coke. He's got a little bit of help. Here comes that 9 to the outside. Celtics says, I want to help you out. Nope. Oh, gets a little bit loose. Bags trying to make a look to the inside of 25 of Coke. They all pull back in line. Again, do not want to lose the draft here, because if you fall out of that, you are up a creek without a pedal. New leader, slide job. We got to say it tonight. Here comes Bags with that 9 truck pushing him down the front straightaway. He will lead this lap. No, Coke is going to take it by inches.
A fender, but here comes Celtic. They're 3 wide for the lead here. He had a big run coming down the back straight. He's going to take on. Is he going to clear him though?
I don't know how you were racing with him. I mean, I'm super excited up here in the booth.
It's called running in the back of the pack for a reason.
Well, I've been there with you, buddy.
Yeah, look, Celtics, he had a big run. He tried to make it work, try to go for the lead, but he's going to go from first to fifth. And looks like one straightaway. But it looks like
Bags
that
to the
14
lead.
Well, here comes the 25. He's going to put a crossover. Big run to the inside.
Here comes Coke, exactly. 9 truck right there with him. 48 and Celtics trying to give him a push. Coke's going to lead that
going to
lap.
jump to the outside. Put the 14 on the bottom, make him work with the 25. Here he comes from the back to the front. He's going to try to make that middle line work. Let's see if he can get around the corner here. He's got a little help from the 48. See if that 48 can give him a little bit of a push coming out the corner. From the back, try to look to the outside. No, Coke closes the door. We will see the 9 car drop to the inside going up to 3 and 4. Looks like he will. We see a new leader coming out of 4.
I just can't believe it. My thing, I thought everybody, you know, would wait till the last 15, 20 laps, especially here at Auto Club, to get so racy, because everybody wants that all-decisive all-star win. They want those bragging rights. This race has been nothing but pure
It's all-star weekend. It's called Bring Me a Checker Flag or Bring Me a Steering Wheel. Like I say, it's time to go. No points.
Yeah, just, checkers or records.
Just some bragging rights, and I would say money, but I don't think there's money on the line. This race is just bragging rights.
New leader right now as we see 9 bags right there, but yeah, from the back takes the lead. Take it, Trey. Go ahead.
Yeah, he got front and back, retake the lead, but he's got a full rear view mirror of that green and red 14 truck up bags as he's trying to work around. But don't count out. We see that 48 of Chi-Town. Those guys are working as we see a couple more cars coming to pit road.
Oh, yeah, Celtics and Coke. They were right there in that lead pack. Decided to come down and make themselves a green flag pit stop.
But like I say again, when we see green flag pit stop, you saw what happened last time. Coke pit maybe a lap or 2 ahead, and he had a big gap. So what will these guys do now? Ooh, something happened to the 48. May got loose coming out the corner.
Yeah, turn 2 here is notorious, and you know that too. We talked. I talked about it in pre-race. You got to be careful, and here it comes from the back. Oh, and I think Bags wanted to go one more, but he said, "Hey, if you're pitting, I'm pitting." So did he get down there without getting himself a penalty?
We're gonna see coming off pit road, but I still saying you want a draft partner on pit road. You don't want to come in by yourself and leave off by yourself.
Without a doubt. Facts.
Yeah, like I say, the draft is so key here. You could, like I say, those guys that pitted a lap ahead can still not get the lead back if you get like maybe 3 or 4 cars stay in line on that green flag pit stop.
And I'm on board right now. We're running on board with 21 up run. Looks like he might have come out. There's Celtics. Celtics is also right there. He's coming down below that white line, but he's going to use that line. We just saw him pit. Look at that. Kepper now coming around the pit lane. Bag's going to lead him off from the back.
Yeah,
NRG.
Looks like Bags actually got a better pit stop than the 9. So that's going to change up. And here comes Coke. You see Coke coming into the picture here. And so he's going to just drive right around the 14 and the 9.
Yep, and I'm on board.
Let's see let's see how big of a gap does he gain on those 2 guys who just pitted.
2-3 seconds at least, in my opinion, from what I see right now. Those guys also did the right thing by merging.
I would say he's probably just a second ahead of these 3 guys right now. But like I said again, it's 1 car versus 3. Now these 3 cars are going to run him back down.
Oh,
and remember, the 14 and the 9's got probably 1.5 fresher tires compared to Coke, and Celtics fans behind them.
If those guys can stay in a single pile draft, they will definitely reel him like a bass on a bad Sunday for them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Coke definitely has one heck of a truck. He's proven himself tonight. He has pulled away. He's led some laps. But the competition that we have On a Mission at All-Star Week, it's All-Star Week for a reason. And Auto Club, man, you couldn't ask for a better track.
Yeah, like I say, you pick the right series, the right track. Like I say, could do probably 7 wide if you try to. We ain't gonna try it. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's a possibility.
It can happen, right?
Like I say, it's racing. Anything can happen. And like I say, at the moment, yeah, they're reeling Coke in little. It's not like instant. They're reeling him in little by little. And again, how would this strategy play out towards the end of the run if we stay green here? So like I say, if they pit, like I say, Coke pits lap ahead and these guys don't, that might be the key. Like I say, pitting with the buddy. But I say when Celtics pick with him, he's probably two or three car lengths
Oh,
behind.
Celtics goes through the grass.
Actually, is that a call? I think they're actually throwing the manual out now. I think they're
Yeah,
right.
I do believe, yeah, because right now we are at 92 of 135, so I do believe that's going to rack 'em and stack 'em, as I like to say, Trey. You've heard me say that more than once. By the way, I need you to say that tonight, by the way.
I said we're gonna rack them. We're gonna stack them.
There we go.
Green flag racing here shortly.
There we go. And that's unfortunate for you, man. You were looking good out there, especially just to be a participant of All-Star Week here at On a Mission. That's got to be an honor. Things happen, and for you to come up here and join me in the booth, I really do appreciate it. We don't get to do it very often. I've talked to quite a few in the past, but man, this is going to be some great nail-biting All-Star Week On a Mission racing as we see everybody coming back down the pit lane.
Yeah. And I said, with this caution coming out, that's a good break for Nanner, Keffer, Chi-Town, Keffer, who had an incident on pit road, he lost the draft. Nanner, who got in the wall earlier, he lost the draft. Chi-Town, I think he actually blew a tire when he came off that corner, and that's what got him sent out, and that's going to give him a break to get caught back up.
Oh, yeah, because they are on 3 times tire wear tonight, so what do you push, the fuel tank or the tire issue?
All depends on how your setup's set up. If you know your tires can go the length of past the fuel tank, you want to stretch them as far as you can, but if it's the other way around, you gotta try to manage it. Just try to get around there to stay out there.
We see everybody coming off the pit lane. Here we go. Again, contact being made. That's with the AIs, not with our drivers.
Now, I want to believe there's some guys out there making a little comment saying, "Hey, just let you know, I am here. Either work with me or get out the way. It's either or." But I still say this caution is a big break for some of these guys that were in the back, lost the front pack. So, yeah.
Coke, bags, from the back, Celtics. Keffer right behind them, trying to see the other truck. That's the 91 of Phoenix. And it looks like the Nanner Bread Mobile right behind them. Can't see who the other truck was. I do apologize.
The other two will be Deadpool, Runner, and I'm Goofy, and
that's going to bring him down.
Should be bringing up to tell you if he's trying to get caught back up. He's going to bring him around. He should be caught back up when it comes to the line. See, Chi-Town can pull the old restrictor plate move. Be wound up coming to the line here.
Oh, I would do that. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
He's coming full throttle. Let's see if you can time it right.
Right. And we are going green flag racing.
Green flag. He might get the time right if he stays in it.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Coke's going to lead him down. 9 to the inside. Bags right to the outside. Keffer's going to go with him. Celtics going to push them to the outside. Here comes Phoenix and Nader Bread on the inside. NRG. Coke's going to lead him down the backstretch after that manual caution. Everybody on 4 freshies. They know they got some fuel right now. 95 of 135. So we're going to see quite a few more pit stops here towards the end of this race.
But the inside, can he get the stick on the exit? He's got a little help from the 14. 14's going to slide up and push to 25 now. But here comes Keffer in the 33 to the inside. See if he can give him some help.
Yeah, like you talked about earlier, the draft is in effect, so in that inside line is preferred. You want to kind of diamond it off if you can. You got to back that corner up if you're way low to keep it on that low side. Here comes from the back on the inside. Here comes Coke. He's right there. Keffer and Bags still pushing them. They got a lot of draft help going down this backstretch. Nannerbread right there with them. Here comes Mr. Deadpool. He says, "Hey, I want part of this action again too." And we see that black truck, that 91 of Phoenix.
Yeah. You saw from the back, trying to stick his nose, trying to lead. He washed up. Now here comes the 14 to his inside. He looks for second. Like I said, but the man's still out front. It's that number 25 of
Coke FN.
Yep. But like I say, he's got some hungry hounds behind. Here comes front of back. He's going to dive it off in the corner. Let's see if he can get the clear coming off the turn 2. Looks like Hope may get the run off the top side. He's gonna give full head of steam. Full head of steam. Here comes the 14, giving the big shot to the 9 car. Let's see.
Keffer back up to 3rd.
Yeah, don't count the 25. Don't count the 18. Oh, got one car on the apron. That's Celtics. He's on the apron. Got one car way up the track. That's Hope. May overjoke the corner a little bit. He's gonna lose a ton of spots because of that.
Coke left quite a few positions from the back, now takes it to the front. Keffer sitting in 3rd, Bag sitting there in 2nd. Here comes an intercredit on the inside of
Deadpool. Bag. He's going to look to the inside. Let's see if he can pull off the slide job coming out turn 2 here. But here comes Keffer up the middle. He might pull the crossover, try to peek to the inside. As they're nearly 3 wide behind him for 4. Here we go. We're going to be 3 wide again for the lead here. Keffer on the inside, Bags in the middle. From the back on the outside. From the back corner up, he thought to try to get the crossover, try to dive back to the bottom.
He's on the Keffer on the inside. He doesn't have any help. Here comes from the back. The leader of that lap is Bags.
From the back had a big run. He thought he could try to get to the inside. Now Keffer hops behind the 14. Now here comes from the back to the inside.
These guys putting on one heck of a show tonight. We still got quite a few laps to go.
Back. He's got a big run. Oh! Looks like from the back. Man got loose coming off the corner, off the back bumper of the 33. But here comes Deadpool in that 18 car. Now he's going to push him down into 3 and 4. He's going to get a big run. He's going to bring Deadpool with him. They're going to be side by side for the lead with Keffer and Bags. But don't count that 9 and 18. Because the 18's pushing that 9 car. If they get a run, they're going to go. They're going to find a hole and take it through there.
Yeah, they want to be GOE gone.
As I said, the 18 pushed that 9, a big run coming to the inside 1 and 2. Let's see if they can get a run off the corner here. 18's going to stay glued to the back bumper.
Bags to the lead.
Yeah, like saying, front and back jumps in the line, leads 18 all bounds up. Here comes front and back with a big run. And here comes Keffer through the middle, trying to find a hole. He thought the C was going to part, and they kind of closed up on him. And here comes Keffer when he jumped to the inside, put from the back in the middle. He's got 4 cars in line.
Bag's going to lead that lap from the back 2nd, Keffer leading 3rd, but he does not have the preferred line, especially with the draft help, though.
But Keffer's going to try to peek his nose to the inside of the 9. Can he get the stick, though? Doesn't look like he's going to stick. He's going to push that 9 off the corner. These guys side by side, 4 rows deep, 2 by 2. Well, actually, 3 rows deep, 2 by 2.
Look at these
Who's
guys.
Who's going to make them? Oh,
run the back to
pushed up a little bit in the center.
Coke's still the outside. Keffer on the inside of him. He's got help. Keffer's got help from Celtics. From the back, looks like he's going to still lead that lap. Bags on the outside, though. That more the merrier in the draft, as we all know. We talked about that.
Keffer up the middle.
Oh, he does too. Keffer, they drift up.
He's pushing that 4 wide for 2nd.
Stay in it.
Down in the middle.
Stay in it.
I don't know how they kept that thing. I don't know how they all kept it straight.
From the back is not a leader. Here comes Coke to his outside. Keffer wants to regain that opportunity. Celtics are trying to give him a push. He's got a big push from
it. Jumping to the inside. From the back saying, nah, son, I'm going to shut the door on you. Keffer's going to try to peek his nose to the inside. Trying to put front and back in the middle. Here comes Bash just trying to find a hole to go through.
I don't know how you did it, man.
All right, guys, if you're right, let me know so I can keep it on the apron.
From the back, still the leader. Coke to the outside, gives it a little side draft. He pushes up the track. Here comes Keffer to the inside. Celtics going to get him a run. Interbred. Oh, truck around. Oh, that's Deadpool, and Celtics definitely get spun around. Can they hold it back on? Oh, no. I don't know if that's going to bring out a caution or a manual, but that should bring out one or the other.
I think that's a gamer caution. Like I said, I thought they wrecked 3 laps ago, so for this to happen after that, it want to shock me. But I don't know how they held it. Like,
talent.
It must be talent or luck. One of the two.
Yeah, we have one or the other. These guys here on a mission, Autoclub, All-Star Week, custom trucks, putting on one heck of a show, Trey. And you were out there with them. Thanks for joining me up here. And I can't wait to see how this barn burner is going to finish. right, that will, judging by that, it does look like that was a, just a normal caution. Capper and Cook on the front row. Nanobread
up third here. Don't count that number 10 car, Nanobread. He's gonna put his nose in the mix some way or somehow. And for the record, Nanobread is my dad, so just keep making that clear here.
Nanobread is my dad. Nanobread has a lot of dads.
Yeah.
Oh, they're 3-4 wide trays. We take them down the back stretch. Look at that. I'm on board with Run. He's got a first-hand view of this. Looks like Coke's going to try to pull it to the outside, dive it down to the inside, run to the inside too. There, 8:48. Go ahead, take it.
3 wide, 4 wide, mid pack here from the back. Nanner, Celtics, Phoenix. Who else is back there? But if those guys are getting shuffled out there 2x2, but the front one's gonna go up to the front. Ooh, Phoenix got a little bit loose on entry of 1-2. That's gonna stack the pack up.
107 of 135 laps as they came to that lap, so we're at 108. Oh, night car hard into the wall.
I don't know if he maybe got a little help from in front of him, or he just got loose coming off the corner with the airflow, but he just got squirreled up. We're going to hop back up front to the top 3. We see a bow for the lead.
Capper for the lead, Bags and Coke. Coke's going to take that high side, just suck up a little bit of that draft. Here comes Mr. Bags, says, I want some of that draft. He's going to pull up right there with him. Capper's still leading, 108 of 135. Again, thank you, Jason Capper, for helping us out. It's nice to have that pulled up. I can't see what's going out there in our YouTube land.
I'm realizing this. There's one lone Chevrolet and 3 Fords in the top 4. You would think the Fords will probably band together to just get around that Chevrolet.
Yeah. I just think that Chevrolet can hold them all up because everybody knows I am a Chevy guy. Here comes Coke in that Ford right there.
As I said, that the 2 Fords get together work around.
Celtics right behind him too, but Coke's going to lead that lap.
Bags, he's going to pick his nose to the outside. Careful with the run. He thought about going to the bottom, but Coke, he decided to stay behind the 25 Coke. He's going to push him into the corner. And let's see the 33 get a run off the corner. He stick his nose to the inside. Here comes Bags trying to get around the bottom. He's going to get a big run come off the corner with the draft. He's going to look to the outside of the 33 recovery. And all that's doing letting Celtics in Chi-Town.
Yeah, here comes Kepper. Kepper to the inside. He's going to make a move on Bags. Celtics going to push him. Coke's still our leader. Can he get the drive? Kepper's going to make a move. Bags still in third. Here comes Celtics going to push him. No, he cannot get it done. Leader of that lap, Mr. Coke right there. Here comes Celtics. He's going to go to the inside, but on that inside line where you can't diamond that off, you're going to have to back that corner up just a little bit. That gives you the exit speed that you want. Kepper's still sitting here in second. Bags right there in third. Celtics pushing him. Can he get a little bit of draft? Take it, Trey.
Yeah, they're side by side for second, letting that 25 just inch away, and that's bringing the second pack of Celtics fan, Phoenix, Chi-Town, and I think Deadpool up here. So we got about 6-car battle for the lead here, as we still see Cole. Here comes Bass with a little bit of help from the 33 at Keffer. Gonna look to the inside of that 25. Where will Keffer go? Keffer's gonna tie it down. Gonna be 3 wide for the lead again.
Oh, 3 went at the line for the lead. Casper, Mr. Bags, and Coke, they're all right there.
Ooh, Bags got a little loose on center. He had to check it up. Now they're gonna be 3 wide for third, I presume. Coke on the outside, Bags in the middle, Chi-Town on the bottom. Chi-Town backs out of it. Still side by side. Now we see Phoenix, Celtics pushing the 25 down the backstretch, giving a big push. A little bit of that arrow push going down to 3 and 4. That's going to have him clear Bags. Now he's going to get right up to the back bumper of the 33 of Keffer. We see the 25 make a move coming down the front stretch here.
7 cars under all blanket. Here comes 25 in that purple truck. He's going to make a move on Keffer. Like you said, a little Ford on Chevy crime. Can he make it work? Coke and Keffer. Celtics running 1, 2, 3
I see 3 Fords and 1 lone Chevrolet up front. If I'm the 3 Fords, I'm trying to get around them.
I'm going to put that Chevy powered to the floor as we see Celtics pulling up behind Kepper. He's got Bags right behind him. They're going to utilize that draft. It is a big draft heavy track here. They go to the inside, turns 3 and 4. Kepper's still going to pull him down. And Coco to the inside of Celtics. Bags right there with him. That's still going to be your top 3 as we come to 114 of 135. So these guys are reeling the laps down. We will see some pit stops being made if we don't see another caution. But the top 8 now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, excuse me, top 7 are under our blanket tray.
Yeah, but they're side by side. They're fighting tooth and nail. You thought this would be the last lap right here. How these guys are racing. To me, last couple laps, they even look like since this race started. Looks like it's been the last
Celtics
lap.
makes a move to the new inside. Here comes Coke.
Celtics dives off in the corner. Can he pull up the slide job? He is going to clear the 2 leaders. But here comes Coke with a big run on the outside.
Phoenix right there with him. Same thing with Deadpool. They're following this pack, but they're in the draft. Can they hold on to everything?
Phoenix
Do not want
to big shot to the back end of that 14. He's going to push him down to turn 1 here.
You don't want to give this position up, though, you know. You want to push the issue, get your position, but don't take yourself out of contention, though, because we are coming down to the black and white checkered flag here at the Auto Club on a mission. All-Star Wig. Celtics going to pull him down the backstretch, going into 3. Coke sitting there in 2nd. Here comes Kepper to the outside, Bags to his inside.
Yeah, it looks like Celtics you could dive on the apron and let it diamond off. But
Phoenix right there with him too.
3 wide again for 2nd here.
Yeah, I thought these guys were just going to go single file, get around this race, but this all race, every lap has been intense. Bad positions being changed. So Celtics still pulling him down. Here comes Bags. So
Pepper kind of is going to push up a little bit. That's going to leave the middle open for Coke. Ooh, Chi-Town gets a little loose coming out the corner. Ooh, contact with the 18 and 91. They all keep it straight.
Great composure, keep yourself. Kepper falling back just a little bit, backs that corner up, makes a great dive bomb move to the inside there. When I say dive bomb, he just backed it up, was able to get to the throttle quicker. Here comes, now we are talking about it. We are seeing trucks make green flag pit stops.
A little bit of side draft for the 25 and the 14. Got to that quarter pillar of that 14 car. 25 dives off into the corner. He tried to get to that. To the 36, try to get to that, keep the draft with him. He's going to keep the draft. He's going to get a run here. Let's see what we can do.
There's the international sign. Celtics, our leader, is going down, and it looks like everybody's going to, I think everybody's going to come down.
Him, coming down with him. And like I said, it's better to pit with a group.
Always, especially at a draft-heavy track, yes, without a doubt.
And I said, this is one of the money styles. You don't want to make a mistake here. No speeding penalties. No nothing.
Do you take 4? Do you take 2? Do you get?
You better take 4. If you take 2 now, you're insane.
Without a doubt, I agree with that statement. Anytime I got 4, especially in this lead pack, you definitely want to make sure you have enough control and handling to. These guys are pulling off moves that nobody else I've ever seen before can do, and I don't think you could do it on just 2 tires. Still on board right now. We're on board with Phoenix, and he's following Kepper. They have yet to pit. Are they going to come down this pit lane?
I'm assuming they're coming to pit road this time.
And yes, they are. Yes, they are. Contact being made. Oh, Kepper gets spun going right at the cone. Oh no! Can he get that truck backed up?
Yeah, it looks like he will. I don't know if he may have a little contact from Phoenix as they was getting rolled up.
That will definitely affect his pit entry time. Hopefully his pit crew showed up today.
Like I said, you don't want to have any mistakes on these last couple of pit stops. That's gonna hurt you. And Kepper having that incident now, that's really gonna hurt him. He's gonna want to hope for another caution to come out to help him get stacked back up.
Celtics, Coke, and Bags right now are your top 3.
Yeah, and so you got Bags and running nose to tail. Like I said, you wanted to pit with the group. Here comes Coke to the inside of Celtics fan for the lead here.
I still think they're going to have to make at least one more pit stop after this for fuel. Again, not giving away strategy or anything like that, just by seeing what I'm seeing.
How many laps are to go?
There's 18 to go.
Yeah. Oh, it was like Celtics got the wall entry. So yeah, if there's 18 to go, yes, they would have to make another pit stop. You get 12, mostly 12 laps, 11 to 12 laps on a full tank. So it's gonna be close.
Yeah, we're on 119 to 135 is the official count right there. So I think they're going to be just a couple laps shy. Who's going to short pit? Who's going to get just enough fuel? Or are they going to take
Like I
right
said,
sides?
if I'm these top three, especially the two guys behind the 25, I'll be probably running half throttle. Try to save maybe a lap or two, because while you're in the draft, you can save maybe a half lap to a lap or even
It's
more.
so hard though when you got trucks around you to save. You know, it's so hard to let somebody by you when your natural instinct is to say, "Hey, I want to pass you."
Well, saying yeah, being and also being this also already said, man,
16
we're
to
going
go.
to send it. Like I said, trophy or the steering wheel. It's going to be either or. And here comes Bash. He's got a big run looking to the inside of the 25 of the Coke fan.
16 to go as of that lap, so I think the leaders just might have just took 15. I'm on board with Kepler getting on there, so 120 of 135 on there, so 15. So, and he is not a lap down, so it's coming to the line on Kepler's lap. He's just falling back a little bit. The leaders just took 14 to go. These guys still battling real hard. Here comes Celtics to the inside of Bags. Coke's still leading. He's trying to come down low, trying to break that draft just a little bit, but that's also the short way around here. Will he play some time? Will he play some strategy? Bags sitting in second, Celtics third, and Coke still our leader in that purple 25. Here comes back, making a run down his
back. He's going to
back.
look to the inside. He's going to get to that quarter pro, trying to side draft.
No, he pulls back up. Go ahead, buddy.
As they go down towards 3 and 4, here comes Bags to the inside. He's going to try to dive off in there again. He pull off the slide job, keep it side by side. It looks like he will clear the 25, pulls off the slide job.
New leader.
Coke with the crossover coming down the front stretch. Drag race to the line. Looks like Coke leads that lap again.
Yeah, even with that slide job, it just appears to happen that Coke's going back underneath him. So slide job, we might be able to see that effect. Here comes back on his inside.
Crossover coming out of two here. Still side by side. Here comes Celtics with a big run. Where will Celtics fan go?
Yeah, exactly. Me personally, I'd go to the high side, try to diamond it off, because you have two opportunities. Use one draft and then utilize the other. Celtics goes below that white line, tries to cut the track just a little bit, gets himself to 10s. Coke right behind Bags. Bags going to look like he's going to lead this down the straightaway. Bags will lead that lap.
Here comes Celtics. He's going to try to push it. As we see Bags pull offline as they head down into 1 and 2. As it looks like
I think that might be a caution.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing another manual caution here.
Oh, rack 'em and stack 'em for the last. We're 123 of 135 for the last 12 laps. So that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a Saturday night shootout here for the On a Mission All-Star race at Autoclub.
I'm saying there ain't gonna be no strategy race now. If they all pitting out, they should be able to make it to the end of the race here.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
get four tires so you can hang on to that old girl.
Yeah. So with that, that's gonna bring some key players back into the mix. That'll be the 9 from the back, the 33 Keffer, as well as what else is in the back there. We see Phoenix. He's been up there. Rolling dice with some of these guys up there, some of these Cup guys, and you gotta realize the All-Star race is full up of Cup guys and Xfinity guys. So maybe one of the Xfinity guys, there's still a lot of them out there that are mixing up with some of these Cup guys. One being Phoenix, and the other being Runner and Deadpool. So.
Yeah, and it's awesome to see that's what you got to bring to All-Star Week, and then, you see Xfinity and you see Cup, then you bring it down to everybody on a level playing field with the trucks, with their own custom setups. Though, Trey, I think that's what's making this race so interesting. Yeah, so we will be able to, unless we have a caution go clean and green, everybody will have enough fuel. Everybody has got to get enough tires. I think, judging by all of that, they just took right sides or fuel only, because those were some pretty short pit stops, judging by it.
Saying the race off pit road, we saw Bags take the
no 4 tires.
But I'm seeing a different car up there in the 4th place spot. That'll be the 48 Chi-Town. Gaining some spots off pit road. He's going to restart in 4th. As you also see the number 9 from the Bags. He's on the 3rd row, so don't count him out either.
Yep, Bags was going to lead us down 25 of Coke to the outside. Then we got Celtics band and that 48 truck. Then we have from the Deadpool and the 9 truck. It looks like that's going to be our top 6. The 8 and the 10, the 10 being Mr. Ohio boy himself. Nanobread NRG. Kepper right behind them. Whose strategy is going to work out? Who's going to drive it in? It is definitely gusto to gusto right now. Everybody can make it. We're going to rack them and stack them. Saturday night short track style for the All-Star race at Autumn Mission. And I am pumped for this. Here we go, Trey.
Green flag. See, the NASCAR from the back is a.
That's a killer run.
He takes it 3 wide on the outside. He's gonna try to go from six first in one lap on one corner. Don't think that's gonna work.
10 to go at the line.
And here comes Cole. He's gonna look to the outside of Celtics. Here comes from the back behind Deadpool. They're gonna try to get that outside lane working.
Here they come. Bag still leading.
Celtic
pet. Oh, car! Yeah, car hard into the wall. Can he regroup? Oh, another car back there. They touch. Still on boards with Bags. Here comes the 9 on the inside. Celtics right there with him. Very unfamiliar not to see that purple 25 up there leading. Is that going to bring out a manual? I don't know if it will. Bags just definitely pulling him down the straightaway. Got himself at least a 3-truck lead as they all break up. Here comes Coke. He's sitting back there fourth, right there from the back. And Celtics fan, can they catch Bags? Bags might have some strategy for him from the back, sitting in second. Celtics fan sitting right there in third. So Coke, the guy who's been really dominant all night, falls back just a little bit. He falls back to fourth. I think that's that orange and black truck of Kepper. He's coming to the outside. Here comes, that's right, Nanobread right there pulling him in that custom truck. Always running those cool trickle throwback trucks. 9 truck goes from the back, goes to the inside.
He's going to bring Kepper with him.
So there is no patience. They are saying it's go time. At the line, I will give you an update. Yeah, 128 of 135 here at the Autumn Mission All-Star race at Autoclub. Here from the back, sitting down there on the inside. Bags on the outside. Kepper trying to push that issue. He's going to back that corner up. Can he make an inside move? Looks like he's going to try. On board with Celtics fan as we speak right now. No, Kepper cannot get it done. Here comes Celtics fan. He's going to go back up behind Bags. Bags barely touches the wall just a little bit. Draft is in effect. These guys are, I can't say that, but they are bumper to fender, fender to bumper.
Here comes Kepper. He's going to give him a big shot to the back of that 9 car, but 36
Coke makes a run to the inside.
Big shot to 14. From the back, trying to close the door. 14's going to get a big run on the outside.
Coke goes to the outside, 3 on 2, a little bit of power move right there from the back,
still
still leading.
With Nanobread, he's going to push, try to help push it. Here he comes. He dives off in the corner.
6 to go.
Side by side.
6 to go, Trey. This is intense.
It's going to kiss. I don't see them making it. Oh, Kepper gets a little loose.
Oh, take it.
Kepper gets loose in center. He low contact with him in 25. They keep it straight. That's going to hurt him in from the back. That's going to open the door for the 14, the 36. Kind of pull away, but don't count them out. They still in the front pack draft here. Kepper's going to try to close up as they're going to be side by side for the lead here. Coming one less than 5 laps to go here in the All-Star race.
Yep, 30 to 35.
Ooh, almost make a little contact with the 14 to 36. Like still saying All-Star, as Team Owner was said, bring me the steering wheel, bring me the checker flag.
Checkers or wreckers, baby. Here comes Bags to the inside of Celtics. Kepper's going to make a move to the inside of him.
Dive down at 3 wide for Lee here.
He has that preferred line.
He can't get the clear off the corner. It doesn't look like Celtics kind of backs off. Here comes the 9 in front of back. Where would he go? We stay up high, we duck down low. Here comes Celtics. He try to make the middle work.
Coke in that 25 he
14 puts the block on him.
Take it, go. You're doing great, buddy. Take it.
As it comes less 4 to go, we see Keffer drops to the inside. He moves out of second. Here comes from the back underneath the 36. Here comes Keffer. He's going to get a big run off the corner. He's going to try to get to the back bumper of that 14. Try to set him up for 3 and 4. But he's got the 36 Celtics fan right behind him. We're going to see the 33 try to dive off in the corner. They're going to be side by side again. Bound for the lead here. Where would the 36 go? Where would the 9 go? If they still side by side right now for the lead. 14, 33. Coming with 3 laps to go here. Here comes the 36. He's going to look to the inside. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead. 9's going to try to stay down low with the 36. He's going to try to get up the 3rd here.
Kepper goes to the outside. Here comes 14 back there. That's Bagsy. He makes a move to the inside move.
Contact with the 14 and 9. Slip into the 33. They're going to be still side by side. 33's in the wall.
Celtics pulling these guys down the straightaway from the back, sitting right there. And wait a minute, here comes Coke. Looks like making a move on that inside of that 25. With that 25, can he hold on to it? Celtics got a great handle on track. Takes the blow in that white line, pulls it back up. Celtics, Coke, and I believe that is from the back going to be the top 3. But as we come to 2 to go,
here comes from the back. He's trying to get a run. Gets to the outside of the 25. Here comes Bags right behind. Here comes these guys are putting moves on each other, trying to hold position. It's getting hectic. It's getting down to the nit and gritty, and it's gonna come out the end. What you gonna do to win the All-Star race? Like I said, will you put the bumper on? And with these guys racing side by side, that's letting that 36 Celtics fan pull further and further away. Let's see, he can close it out. Here comes Coke back to the outside of the dime. Big run, as I think they're coming to the on a mission. 1 lap to go here, and we see Celtics pulling further and further away here. Let's see if these guys behind them can work and try to close up on them.
Does Coke have anything for him? He's been a dominant truck all night. Here comes from the back on the inside.
He has to get a big run here.
And we saw Kepper fall off that pace too.
Gets a little loose.
Yeah, he gets a little bit loose. Go ahead, take it to the checkered.
Celtics trying to break the grass and heading down to 3 and 4. Does Coke have anything? Celtics to the bottom of the apron. Like I said, it's down to probably 2 car lengths coming off of 4. Where did he come from? Number 36, a Celtics fan, will take the checker and wins the on-mission All-Star race here.
Celtics, Coke, and from the back will round out your top 3. Bags sitting there in 4th. I think since I am the party host also, I think I got to get him up here. Can you give me a little assistance real quick there, Mr. Trey? That was one hell of a race. Just that way, invite these guys. That way we can do it all at one time. You suggest them, I'll invite them over. Now you know how I felt for the first half of that race. Thanks for joining me up here, man. Unfortunate circumstances for you, Trey. And, man, you are always great to have in the booth because you have so much intensity.
Alright. Yeah. It's always fun to come help out and move wherever you can. It's always fun. Sucks that I couldn't be a part of the fight. Just the truck wasn't. The Xfinity guys take to the track as well.
Alright, I do appreciate that. He just suggested all 3 of those guys. Let's give us a second, get them up here in the booth, make sure that they're always on allow. Again, that was On a Mission Auto Club. That's where they were at. If you couldn't tell, doing their All-Star Week and custom trucks with custom paint schemes. And my goodness, that entire race was a barn burner. There was nothing that you couldn't miss. If you did perhaps not see it tonight, come back, watch it tomorrow, because that entire race was one hell of a race. Thanks again, Trey. Waiting for these guys to come up here. Thanks again for the On a Mission boys for having me back over here in the booth. Again, my schedule doesn't always allow me to come up here anytime I can, though I am more than happy to do it. Let's see what happens. Again, get these guys up in the booth. Everybody got to suggest. Seeing things happen. In the meantime, Trey, again, Hey man, if you ever need any help with some setups or some gearing, let me know. I'm not really good with setups. When I say I'm not really good, I have good setups. My gearing though, man, my gearing, from all the years of racing motorcycles and stock cars, man. If you need some help with some gearing, I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you again to AJ Storm and everybody over here on a Mission. Still have yet to see the podium finishers get up here in the booth. We'll give them at least another minute or so. But what was your take on that race, Trey?
Uh, Exciting. What you expect our all-star race? Let's say the top guys here on a mission, guys putting on a good show. 3-4 hour racing kept you on the edge of the seat, waiting for something to happen. There were some exciting moves made. Like I say, there's always action all over the track, and like I say, these guys racing, like I say, racing for their lives here, racing to be the first on the mission all-star winner. And tonight it was the number 36 of Celtics fan, and I'm going to stick to my namesake. He is Mister Where Did He Come From? And I'm not Trey. And I'm saying, don't copyright on me. Don't what is it? Plagiarize me. Like I know it's Harvard's name, but here on the mission, he is Mister Where Did He Come From? Because like I say, it looks like he's working from the back to the front, to the back to the front. He's on the wall. He's in the grass. Like I say, but he's somehow he got up to the front here and he made it work.
He did, and they did it in extravagant style. I am trying to get a hold of our second place finisher, Coke, telling him to get up here. Maybe they are just under it. Maybe they need to auction a match like what we did tonight.
Yeah. Maybe so. Who knows?
Alright, let me blue screen for one more time here. I sent everybody an invite. Let's do it again. Just to double check. We do not want to forget about these guys.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's try it again.
That's one.
There he is.
There's two. And there's three. There we go.
There we go.
Now
Take it, Trey.
Top three all-star winner. We got from the back who finished third. Celtics fan in second. I mean, not so. Coke fan in second. And all-star winner in Celtics. We're gonna start from the bottom to the top, and we're gonna start with the guy's name that's always started from the back, and he's always working his way to the front from the back. Are you there, buddy?
Yeah, buddy, we're here.
Are you on always allow?
Always.
Always. Man, the old country man, always with the plan. From the back, we saw it. Like I say, your namesake got kind of shuffled back there in the second into third stage. Got a couple good cautions to come out for you. You worked your way up to the front, and for all three of y'all put on one heck of a show. We saw 3 and 4 wide racing. I don't know if I saw 5 wide. I'm hoping not, but we're gonna say we did see it for a glimpse.
Yeah, we might have to check the footage on that. I think we might have went 6 wide at one point.
But yeah, man. Just give us your thought how that race went out there tonight.
It was a good truck, definitely. Fun all-star race, hell of a race for our first race put on this channel. A lot of other guys, Bags, he should have been in here. Keffer should have been in here. We had a lot of good racing up front. There at the end, the last couple restarts, we had a few people that was in the back the whole day that decided they wanted to come to the front, you know. So they pushed a couple out of the way. We didn't get as good racing there at the end as what we liked. But hell of a show, man. I can't wait to play it back and see what's going on.
Let's say it's All-Star, man. Guys go and push the issues. They want to get their TV time. They won't be an All-Star. They won't be that All-Star winner, man. But all in all, good race for y'all out there. You guys put on one heck of a show. That 9 car looked strong. And like I say, you think you got anything for these guys later in the week?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where we're at, but I'm gonna show up and race anywhere I go, man.
Vegas.
All right,
congratulations to the Celtics and the 25 car Coke fan, hell of a job, buddy.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna go from third place to our second place. We're the Coke fan. Coke fan, are you there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, we saw that number 25.
Can I ask one question to Coke fan?
Yes, go ahead. You take it from here.
Can I have your autograph? I've never talked to you before.
What's your PO box? I'll send it your way.
Congratulations tonight, buddy. You guys put on one heck of a show. You were definitely a dominant truck up there, as everybody was. Thank you guys for over there on a mission for having me up there. And I'm just a little disappointed in the fact that not only that you didn't have a all pink car, but the purple that you ran was not pink. That's the only thing I have to say. Great race other than that there. And I have to call you boss, right?
Nah, man. That was just a little late paint job there. I was informed 10 minutes before the race I had to race a custom paint job, and I was like, well, daggone. So I just went in there, threw something together, and made it look pretty good.
And you were definitely up front most of the night. Your name was mentioned quite a bit. And again, driving in cup cars to a truck, it feels like you're going from a rocket ship into a Volkswagen Beetle. But these trucks are so fun to drive, especially at a high-speed track, especially where the draft is in effect. And I thought you guys were going to go single file and not make me put an oxygen mask on to the last 20 laps. But no, I need to do one 5 laps in.
No, man. We went into this race. We was like, let's put on a heck of a show. I mean, that's what the All Stars do. They put on a show for everybody, and that's what we came in to do.
And you guys did it with flair and style. So congratulations to you. Again, as everybody else knows, it's a little bit of a joke. I know Coke. He's a good buddy of mine. So thanks again, man, for putting on one heck of a show. Congratulations. Glad you had that truck to put it up to the end, but. You should put it on the podium. You can't be disappointed with that elite group, though.
I feel like if I had one more lap, I could have gave Celtics a little something. But I think with 2 to go, me and from the back, we got side by side and slowed it down a little bit. But I'll bring it home second place. I ain't complaining at all.
Congratulations, man. And on that note, real quick, Trey, I'll let you take our the checker flag guy right there, so we can wrap this up.
Yeah, NASCAR All Star on a mission where he was on a mission to become the All Star, and I'm gonna stick to the name, Mister. Where did the Heat come from, Mister Celtics fan? Are you there, buddy?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
All right, couldn't recognize you because that paint screen said 36, not the 11, but you had a. Like I said, if we had to put a scale on your track position through the most race, that thing went up and down probably numerous times. We saw you hit the wall, we saw you spin out on the apron, saw you mow the grass, we saw you do this and that. Only thing we didn't see you do is do a barrel roll. So, man, just give us your thoughts on winning this All-Star race, saying that you are the top All-Star right now in on the mission.
Well, it means a lot. We were racing me, Will, Coke in here, everyone was up there racing. It was just we got lucky at the end there, so it was an all around amazing race, and we just were lucky to bring her home in first. So.
Yeah, I think you guys put on one heck of a show.
You're not really a Celtics fan, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, just checking. I was just curious.
Yeah, he's one of them from the northern yonders, but man, you guys put on a heck of a show. Y'all put on saying, yeah, we're some of the top guys here on this side of the console. And to all our viewers that tune in, please do like and subscribe to the channel so you can see more of these guys race side by side, week in and week out. But all in all, congrats, Celtics fan, on the win, and congrats to our top 3 finishers of tonight's race, and congrats to all our drivers who participated in this race and put on one heck of a show. And I'm nearly speechless for words how this race really went out there today.
Well, thank you for joining at the last split second there. Again, was kind of riding a little bit of solo. I saw you out there on the track. Again, you said you had a little bit of mechanical failure, or issues, I should say. But thank you to everybody on a mission for having me back. Again, my schedule permitted it. Can't always make it over here. Has anybody else got anything else to say? I think Coke said.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I got something to say. I just want to congratulate Celtics fan on the win. But throughout the race, me from the back, Keffer, Bags, we was 3-4 wide that whole race. We kept it clean. So I just want to give a shout out to them guys for keeping it clean and putting on a heck of a show.
Yeah, and like saying to the viewers out there, like saying we're on a mission here to figure out who's going to be champion here on a mission season 2. You see the All Stars, the lineups we have, the All Stars. These are your cup guys racing for a title. Anybody can win it. Please do hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit that bell button to let you know when we're going live racing, whether it be our cup guys, our Xfinity guys, or heck, we might do another All Star race or our endurance race. So
Heck, we might even race motorcycles in Mid-Ohio one night.
we're going to talk about that later on. We're going to talk about that later on. But I'm going to say this. Until next time, from all of our guys here on the mission,
and congratulations again to our podium, like what my man Trey over there just said. Thanks for joining me up here. Great to see you out there on the track. You guys put on one hell of a show all night long. And with everything going on, please be safe going on with everything going on. Please, you, your families, everything, take care of yourself. Do the right thing. And if everybody knows out there, at least not everybody, but some people know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You all know what to do. Bye! Good talk, guys. Good talk. Yeah, there you go. Thanks.